Okay, this is one of my favorite exercises for relaxing the neck. Okay, so remember, a lot of our problems with the neck is about releasing tension. Releasing tension. So I'm going to lie down on my side. You're going to need a pillow for your head and another pillow or blanket for your knees. Okay. Okay, here I am. The setup is important. So the blanket is really just to lift just from the knee up a little bit. You want this blanket to be high enough that you feel like you're not, so I don't want my blanket like that. I want it like that. Okay, perfect. Lovely. And so yeah, it's a nice long blanket. Okay. My hips are stacked. My thighs are parallel to the short end of your mat and the arms are parallel to the thighs. Okay. Hips are stacked, so don't roll back. Not at this point. Lovely. And the palms of the hands are joined together. I'm going to move the top hand forward beyond the bottom hand. And then I'm going to join the palms together again. I'm going to push my top hand forward and I'm going to pull it back. I'm going to push my top hand forward and my head is going to roll now into the blanket and my nose is going to squeeze a little bit. And back. I'm going to roll it forward and back. Forward and back. And then I'm going to draw my hand along my lower arm. The ribs start to turn. Along my upper arm. I go across my clavicles. I'm looking up at the ceiling now and I stretch my arm out. Now, if your arm is hanging in space like this, just keep your hand on your shoulder, okay? And if you can, stretch out the arm, but that's not really the point, okay? So don't get caught up with that. One side will do it much better than the other. If it's your good side, open it out. If it's your tight neck side, you're going to keep it up, okay? Because we're working therapeutically, so we don't want to attack the body and then come back the way you came. Palm, palm, and then palm goes beyond. So I'm stroking along my bottom arm. I'm stroking across my clavicles. I might stop here if I need to. If the elbow reaches the ground, you can open up the arm. Bend at the elbow and roll back. And it just feels so delicious, this movement. I just love the feeling. So once you know what you're doing, go nice and slow. Let your head turn and loll. Let everything be very relaxed. There's no point in pushing a square peg into a round hole. Just get the movement and let it be a little bit further each time. Keep it all nice and slow. There is no rush. This is all about releasing tension. Releasing tension. There's nothing better than rolling around the floor, in my view. Har har. Okay. Beautiful. I'm going to switch to the other side. So if you want, you can just roll to the other side, but I'm going to turn around just so you can see me. Although, you know what? It mightn't be a bad idea to do it on this side, this way, because then you'll be able to see where my arm goes, and this is my tight side. So let's do it this way. So it doesn't really matter, okay? So I've got the palms of my hands joined. Same idea. So join the palms of the hands, push the top hand beyond the bottom a few times, and then join the palms again together. Good. Forward and back. Good. And then I'm going to bring the top hand along the bottom forearm, along the upper arm, across the clavicles. Okay. Now my elbow is not reaching the floor here. So if I open out here, it's going to be a bit of a long lever, so I'm not going to do that the first time. I'm just going to stay here like this. And I can feel a little tug here. And some people get a little tug in the groin. Okay, so this is going, we're rotating the whole body, you see. Around the spine is really rotating here. Good. And I go back the way I came. So if you're here, you lift up the elbow and then you come back the way you came. Lovely. And we go again. So stroking along the forearm, then the upper arm, across the chest, can feel I'm down, which is not the point, but means I'm loosening and opening. Lovely. And again. This loosens up so many parts of your body. And it's really good for the spine to rotate like this. So we're rotating all of the discs. Well, not all the discs rotate, but some of them do. So the ones that do are getting a rotation. A lot of our rotation happens here at the base of the rib cage. Good. And open. So try and move the inner edges of the two shoulder blades up into the body. It's quite interesting. And then back. And all the time, the head is doing nothing. We're not even, if you notice, I'm not cueing you to your neck or your head at all. The head just lolls around. Lovely. And that's it. And that is my favorite way to relax my neck and my upper back.